Hello there, everyone. How are we doing today? Today is episode number 14 of Open Source Project Reviews. And it's a very special day for me. I launched one new project, so if you hear me scream, I had two sales already. So if you hear me scream, just imagine like nothing happened. Okay, so let's see how many projects do we have today. Sharing my screen here, refreshing, and we have 21. Solid number, pretty good, but you still have a chance. You can still submit your project. Just go to this thingy right here, review.thehorde.dev, and you can here submit your project and it will be dropped. Oh, what's this? This is not looking good. And it will be inside of that pool so the Orc Machine can bring it out and we can do a nice open source project review. So how is this working? If you are here for the first time, we go here to the Orc Machine and the Orc Machine picks one project randomly. We get around 7, 8 random projects. We do a review and later we of course publish it to Dex and everywhere. So it gets pretty good reach for some projects and that's a good thing. So we are supporting the open source community. Let's see who do we have here in our chat. We have the hype train, Mr. Francois. Hello there, my man. And Moinul as well. Nice to see you. Thank you, thank you. Two sales, man. I can't believe it. Is this happening? Is this real life? I don't know. Hello, Henil. Nice to see you, man. And here we have someone else also. Hello there. Glad to see you guys. And from this episode, we have one news. You can see it maybe in the description if you are watching on YouTube. We have actually a sponsor for this live stream. And that sponsor is Cream, which is really like, I think they brought me luck today for these two sales. I've been setting them up like in the morning. I was playing around, and it's pretty easy platform to use. And they have this really interesting design. I know Francois will not agree with me because he don't like this design. What's it called? Neo brutalism, but I really love it, and it's software for setting up your payments. It was pretty easy. I set it up today, literally in like 10 minutes. You are putting like your whole thing with product IDs. You can put the discount codes, webhooks, whatever you like. It's so much straightforward. I can also show you my sale thing right here. Where is it? The dashboard. Check this out, and I can a little bit brag about my gross revenue. So you have here like a gross revenue and all the things, and this dashboard, I gotta say, is looking pretty amazing. And they are supporting this live stream. So you have it in the description link. You can just go to cream.io, cream with double E, and check them out. And now let's turn on the Orc Machine. Let's see if we have any more submission right here. We have 22. Nice. Okay. So I'm turning on. Where is the Orc Machine? Let me see. Here. Let's go. Let's go. Orc Machine, where are you? There you are. Let's go. Can't wait to see what are we going to bring. We don't have Jay today. Let's hear in the chat for Jay like something like, Jay, come back. And we have Musket. Pretty good name, like a mask and a kit in one. CSS mask filter clip studio. Sounds interesting. Sounds really some kind of project that I like. So we have 1 star. Can you see the stars? Yes. I'm used to me being on the right top side and not like this on the left. Okay, so this is a CSS mask filter. We have here a link, 1 star, and this is pretty new project last week, so 1 week old project. Nice, okay. And we have here a README file, which is saying like a title, description, but we don't see any masks or anything. So first thing, as always, we have that kind of, let's say it's even like the open source project review rule. Like if you have some visual thing like this mask kit, then you should definitely put a screenshot. So you can here put a screenshot, you can put a GIF, you can put something that will make this repo attractive. And your project is probably attractive from the sound of it, but we are not seeing it. So that's definitely a must here. And we can see the features, CSS mask effect. So this is exactly what you can put inside of your screenshot or GIF. We have filter controls to apply blur, brightness. Nice. I think this is going to look nice. Clip path, gradient, real-time preview, code generation. Nice. Dark light mode, everything. Awesome. Let's check it out. I think this is going to be one interesting project. Okay. So we have this mask kit. What should we do now? Let's see. Browse files, add layer. So I'm adding here some kind of layer. I must say, beginning of this whole thing, UX, UI, is not perfect. I'm like thrown into the pit and I don't have any weapons and I have to think about what should I do here. So you could maybe put like some image to have here something by default so people can start playing around directly and see what is the power of this tool. So now I have to think here, what should I add? Let's see, some radial gradient or something, position size. So I definitely have to put my own image here. Okay, let's see something. I have somewhere that Chad CN, I think. Chad, not Shed. It's somewhere in the downloads. So it would be really, oh, we can put this one. This is Brandon created this thing. Okay. So now I added already radial gradient. I can add linear gradient, conic. Oh, this is looking ugly. URL. What's URL? Oh, I can put the URL. Okay. And I can put here colors. So here I can put red. Is it working somewhere? Something? I don't see any red. Maybe I have to apply. Maybe it's not working. But we get the point. So we are putting here different masks for our image. And here we can put a little bit of blur, little bit brightness here, contrast, and all those things like on Instagram, opacity. And now we should be able to somehow get that copy CSS. Okay. So I here copy the CSS and I put it, for example, let's check it out on this one right here on my Horde project. So just put here new and put to see what are we getting. So we are getting the entire CSS and it is a class called masked image, which is pretty cool. So this is a cool thing to have. And what can we also do? We can export, toggle theme to see how it looks in light mode. Nice. Okay, this is a cute project. It's working pretty nice. We can also clip it and do all that stuff, everything from the CSS, which is pretty amazing. Even this one is for Alem right here. I'll put this one. So we can put this triangle and export as PNG. And this one should be now in my downloads. Let's see if it's working. It is. And we can now put this thingy somewhere and it will look cool. Okay, nice. Couple of advice for this project. So first thing is we are going directly inside the editor. And that by itself is not perfect because I had no clue what I have to do immediately. So I think you need a landing page before this editor. You need some landing page where you're going to show to showcase what is possible with this tool. So somebody can come to the landing page, see this triangle and say, oh, look at this, I can create this. And then some maybe arrow, some cross, some things. And people will say, wow, I can create actually this. Let me try it out. And then click on the editor link or whatever this page is called. And then they can do it from here. I think that would be pretty cool for some project like this. And that would probably bring more like attractiveness for people to come and use this one. Other than that, this is a pretty awesome project. Like technically, it is looking really good, and I think that this probably needed to have a little bit of complexity with code and everything. So I think it's looking really good. I like the design overall, and I think you are capable of creating one awesome landing page if you created this thing like this. And let's see these presets, fade edges, spotlight. Oh, this is nice. We have presets that we can put. Oh, I like this noir org dev cat. Cool, dreamy, rounded. Yeah, this one is pretty nice. Awesome. These presets are really good. And it has this AI sign. Maybe this is not a perfect icon for presets. I thought this is something like AI give me like preset of something sci-fi or that here. So maybe to change this icon right here. And final thing, I think landing page would be really good for this project. And also here in the README file, you can do a lot of things. I didn't imagine that it looks that good, like in that editor. So you can put here like 5 examples of star, of triangle, of different images with fading, circular fade, or whatever. You can put here also code example, what people are getting, like CSS. Somehow, I know I read here CSS mask, but I expected some React component from some reason. I probably I'm used to React. So you can put here also CSS code example, and I think that would be really awesome for this project. How do you guys like this project? I think this is really awesome. And yes, I'm furry, confirmed, cat dev. And those controls should be in the URL. Yes, you are free to go to this link and make a PR. That would be perfect, actually, yeah, for the URL. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I know. Hey, Sahaj is here. Don't talk too much. Let's go to the next one. First, to refresh to see how many projects do we have. We have 23 projects. Nice. Okay, let's turn on the Orc Machine and let's see what's next. Okay, good luck. Let's see, picking a project. I hope it will not be OpenClaw. Server CN. What a fancy name. I wonder if no domain. Okay. Server CN, the backend component registry for Node.js inspired by ShredCN UI. If ShredCN UI fixed front-end developer experience, Server CN fixes backend developer experience under development. Now, this sounds like an interesting idea. I also had a similar idea before, like to create like full features together with backend and frontend and all that stuff with the ShredCN registry. But this like focused on backend, it's also really awesome idea. 1 star, and this is pretty new, 2 weeks, 3 weeks old. So this is a new project. And let's see what we have here. So here we have the same sentence, I think. Oh, no, it's not. It provides a robust collection of pre-configured components, boilerplates, and utilities for Node.js and TypeScript, enabling developers to scaffold production-ready code in seconds. And the goal of Server CN is similar to ShredCN UI for frontends. Instead of hiding logic behind heavy abstractions, it gives you copy-friendly, understandable, and extensible backend. Okay. And here we have a screenshot of the landing page. And oh, there is also npx server CN in it. I really like that one. So we probably have some CLI tool to set it up. And here we have API error and then a bunch of code, which we get probably by some command or something like that. So we have here sources, shared, configs, constants, errors, utils. So one thing that I see here that would probably be a problem, we'll see, of course, later. I'm wondering if we can change actually this structure. For example, this structure would not work for Next.js, and it wouldn't work also for 10 stack start. So being only Node.js, that I think becomes a problem. People want to put this in some frameworks, but we'll see. Maybe you have that one. Let's see later. So key features: instant scaffolding, type safety first, secure by design, modular architecture, comprehensive logging. Okay. And allows you to quickly add the following components: auth, database, input validation, error handling, logging. Okay, so we just do the init and then we add component name, something like auth or logger. Yeah, so this is pretty good way of dealing with things. Let's see how does it look. So here we have, oh my God, why is this line this crazy? It annoys me. I don't know why. I mean, it looks cool. It's just like it stops and then it can get annoying. Okay, so we saw this one on the repo and also here. So what is this? Serosian add Google auth, and then we get, oh, look at this. Oh, it's not perfect. You see here, it's disappearing. This is becoming black. If I go on this, on directories, so directories, it's probably working in dark mode, but not in light mode. What's happening? Yeah, it's looking good in dark mode, but in light mode, it's not. So you should check that one out. I know you're a backend service, but frontend needs to be good as well. Then we have Y Serasian. Now this one is looking nice and also in light mode. Yeah, these gradients always looking not ugly, but we cannot see them in light mode. So we saw everything from here in the repo. Stop building from scratch. Start building with Serasian. I'm wondering if there is some. Let's see components first. So we have a lot of components. It said under development. I expected like 3 components. Here we have like 50 components. That's awesome. So let's see, for example, Swagger API documentation. We just do the npx cn add Swagger docs, and we get this one, swagger.js. JS. Okay, and where is TypeScript support? Oh, actually, it is typed, but oh no, this one is TS. Okay, is this one? I don't understand now. Why is this JS and then suddenly it is TS from JavaScript to TypeScript somehow? Are we actually putting here the JavaScript file or the TypeScript file? Not sure. But okay, let's move on. So this is what we are getting, file and folder structure. And let's see if we have somewhere like 10 stack or next. Nope. So we are basically not forced, but we need to think about our structure if we are using any of those frameworks. I mean, I know this one should be like the backend separated from the framework. But again, maybe we are using Nest.js, maybe we are using something like that. So we should probably have some way of dealing with the structure and all those things. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's always the thing. That's why I think Shadcn is handling it now in a good way with that base UI and all those updates, because it is basically when you are designing what's happening in the CLI, you can control it a little bit, but this one is not like that good in, like, it's not controllable in that way. So again, what are people expecting? For example, instead of, that's why one way of dealing with it, for example, add Swagger docs Next.js, and then it knows exactly that we have the app directory, sources directory, if someone has it, and then it serves it right inside of that framework. So that's one way of dealing it. You could, of course, create some smarter way by checking what's the actual environment we're putting in this command. So based on that, you can put like differently. But of course, that's like that's hard, and that's a good thing to think about probably, because thing is that you are like solving only one niche, and that's the problem. Shadcn is solving all React frameworks, all React things, React Native, whatever it is, ShredCN is solving, and you're solving only just one little bit of segment of that backend, and it should solve more. So just think about how to solve that part. I think that's pretty important for your project. Other than that, I really love it. ServerCN is a perfect name for something like this. I don't know if you have a domain, you can buy like some XYZ domain or something like that. That's not that important. Of course, com would be the best, but try to find any domain. And I like this one, the ShredCN UI philosophy for Node.js backends. And yeah, you're saying Node.js multiple times. Maybe you want to focus only on Node.js. That's totally fine. It's just, I think you have a better chance for your project to be really used and popular and everything if it's used on all the backends. So not only for Node.js backend and nowhere else. Awesome thing is that you put in one command, you get a boilerplate, you get something that is working and that is running. Think about AI in that terms, because instead of doing this command, somebody can say, Claude, create me a backend. So you have to provide something really valuable. And I think that things that are valuable on your side are those auth and things here that we read, and we cannot like keep everything in mind always. But here I can see, for example, oh, password hashing, let's put that one. But I wouldn't probably remember that one if I'm telling it to AI, because I don't have this list in front of me. So I think this is your power. And other than that, I think this is really a great idea. Keep it up. I'd really like to see this one in future. And also this footer, also fix this one. This shouldn't be white. It should probably be full width. And design is basically really good. This one looks like it's from Effort. I'm not sure if it's from that library. And oh, and also this bento grid also looks from Effort. I'm wondering if this ServerCN is using Effort, the UI component library. Awesome. Let's continue. Also, yeah, README is pretty good. I think this is okay for something like, you could also maybe earlier here put your commands like npx server-cn, add auth, npx server-cn, add some password hashing. I think that would explain also like quicker what is server-cn actually. Like you can put commands here like the usage. Okay, awesome project. Let's see how much do we have now. We have, oh, it is from effort. Nice. Awesome. So many comments. Let me see. Yes, definitely, I agree with this one. Yeah. And hello, Alper. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. If you try out my PDF reader, Next.js and effects, okay, you can put it on this link right here, review.thehorde.dev, and maybe Orc Machine picks it up. You just put in your GitHub repo. Hello, Chendai, nice to see you. Okay, let's continue. Let's see who are we getting next. I'm turning the Orc Machine. Okay, refreshing one more time. We have 23 projects and picking a project. Let's see, good luck. We have GH Space Shooter. Visualizes GitHub contribution graphs as Space Shooter. Oh man, come on. Guys, post me more games. I want to play games on these live streams. So this is, I guess this is a Space Shooter game based on my contribution graphs. So let's see. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. This is one perfect README file. Now check this one out. We don't even need like anything, like we have the title, description, and we have this GIF, and we understand perfectly what it is. And for these things, these like visual things, this is the perfect way to show what is your project actually about. And this is a perfect example. So web interface is available for on-demand GIF generation without installing anything locally. Oh no, it's a GIF generation. I thought it's a game. Okay. So automatically update your GIF daily using GitHub Actions. This is for our README file. Okay. I understood this is an actual game. Here is an idea for a cool open source project. Like from your graphs, generate just a game and make it a shooter game like this, like Space Invaders. Okay, and then we can display it. Let's try it out. I was so hoping this is a game that I'm going to play. So the GitHub username is the orc dev and animation strategy random, I guess. Generate, and we are generating now our GIF. Taking a moment. Can't wait to see this one. And there it is. So this is my graph, really. I know I missed 2 days here. And yeah, it's working perfectly. So this is basically just a GitHub API that pulled all my contributions. It's put in the colors and all these things, columns and rows, and it generated this Space Invader thingy, destroying my columns right here. Awesome. I think this one is really cool, and it's really good that we can put this one. We can actually now download this one and share, which is really cool. And we don't have anything else. I mean, this is really a fun side project. Nothing is actually here needed. Like, you don't have to put anything right here. This is enough. You just put in the GitHub username. Also, like this animation strategy, I'm not sure if this is actually needed. I don't even know what it does. Column, row, what kind of animations is it changing? But I think it's not really important. Like, you can put here if you want like rockets or lasers or something like that, but animation strategies maybe not that, like, it's not understandable, let's say it like that. But really awesome project. I love it. And 477 stars. I'll put a star on this one. And here you go, guys, this GitHub repo, if anyone wants to create his own Space Invaders game. And yeah, Virgil, I want you to create Orchiter, Solitaire for Orcs. That would be so nice. Awesome. Really like this repo, and good luck with your project. Let's go. You have lives as much as your GitHub stars. So everyone dies like in first day, 90% of GitHub population. Let's go. First, to see how many projects do we have. We have 24. Nice. +1. And you can still put in your project on review.thehorde.dev. So you go here, you submit your project, and you have a chance to get picked. So let's go. Turning on the Orc Machine once more. Let's go. Picking a project. Portfolio website. What is Git truck? Simple AI Tailwind Playground. And advanced, simple, advanced. Those two words don't usually go together. AI-powered online playground for Tailwind CSS. Built for bardui.com, this interactive development environment allows you to generate and preview Tailwind CSS components in real time. Okay, using AI, let's see. 0 stars, and we have, this is 5 months ago, so it's looks a little bit abandoned. Only things that were updating was the readme and package, so it's just like updated to the latest Next.js version, 15.5.7. Not really the latest. Well, the latest is 16, but okay. I guess they don't want cache components or something like that. Tailwind AI.resell.app. So we have the domain. We don't have the description. And here we don't have anything inside of our README file. So again, same thing. This is a visual project. Put in here some GIF, some screenshots to make it more visually appealing. And that one would be really good for this kind of project. And let's see how does it look. Okay, so we have here Probably this one probably looks bad because it's light mode. I don't know how to change to dark mode. So an advanced AI online playground for Tailwind CSS. Avoid sending useless messages to the agents. So is this actually we are spending someone money on this project right here? Okay. So I want to say change entire page to dark mode. Let's see if it's going to work. Oh, it's actually working. Okay. So we can test out here Tailwind and based on that, do what? Probably like see how code looks based on the AI results. So we can put here something like make an orcish landing page. Let's see how is it going to handle this one. Yes, I want to see gray, not gray, green. Here it is, green. Gronk's Warband. So this is basically some kind of UI builder. Crush the week. But this is not the week like the 7 days. It's crush the week like weak people and weak humans. Take what's yours. Join the mightiest warband in the Bloodfang Mountains. And it's actually, I think this is probably OpenAI. It looks like OpenAI based on these colors and everything. And so now, based on this landing page, we are checking here how does it look inside of our code with Tailwind. So pretty interesting. I wonder if we can update. So update instead of this red to be some dark green. Is it going to build everything? Yeah, I was afraid of that. So it's building everything from start. It's not really just updating. So I will not spend more tokens from this person. Not sure what is this actually for, this kind of project. So they said they were testing something for Bard UI. So they decided to open source it. You could put here maybe if, I mean, I don't know if this is actually useful, what kind of testing this is. Like we have here Tailwind classes, maybe for someone who is learning how to use Tailwind. So here, instead of this green, we can put, for example, blue and change everything so people can see what's actually going on. I guess this is good for learning, also for testing. If you want to test Tailwind to see how it looks here exactly. So good thing would be maybe to put here some input for API key so you don't get your money from this project, because this is live and people can come in and just, I mean, bots can come in and put in 1000 inputs. I don't know what are you using for this one. You probably have some limits, so I guess you are safe. But other than that, I mean, this is a fun project. This is a good project to have actually on some portfolio, because here you are creating some kind of UI builder. You are getting, like, you're seeing Tailwind. You can see that this project will be, I think, really useful for someone applying to some job positions based on something like this with these specific technologies. Other than that, other than it's technically impressive, I think it's not really useful in today, like with all the AIs and open clause and Claude codes and codexes and all these things. But of course, this is a nice side project, and it can bring really good thing for you to say like that you built something like this. And I don't know why AI is still not handling those like width and height. Why is it not putting size 12 instead of this? I really hate it. How much time needs to pass in order for AI to write it in the tailwind in the right way? I don't know. But okay, let's go. Let's move on. Put here a screenshot to show, like, you can just screenshot your thing right here, and I think it will look really cool. Let's go to the next one. Let's see how many projects we have. We have here 20 and 7. Okay, nice. Yeah, good for lovable. Definitely. Let's turn on the Orc Machine. Okay, picking a project. Good luck, everyone. Let's get some good project here. Better Auth Studio. I know this one. Pretty impressive project from my guy Kin right here. It already has 120 stars and it's a studio for your auth. So this is kind of new project, something like 5 months ago, something like that. And you can see also me as a contributor here. Yeah, I fixed something, I think, in the documentation or something like that. I forgot about this, to be honest. Okay, so we have here a README file. This is a beta version, so take care. And it's a web-based studio interface for managing Better Auth applications. Better Auth Studio provides a comprehensive dashboard for managing users, organization, teams, and more. And it's looking really cool. We'll see it in a moment. One thing that would be good, you have such an amazing landing page, amazing dashboard. Use it and please put it here as a screenshot inside of your README file. That's the first thing. Then second thing, here we can see a live demo version. This is awesome. This is a perfect way to showcase your product, and for everyone who has this like some kind of dashboard and you need to log in order to see it, always create a demo version. That's perfect. Then we have a quick start. So we just add it with pm add and then Better Auth Studio, basic usage. Okay, let's see it. So check this one out. This landing page is really something else. Check this. Like, this is crazy. You can also move this thing. This is really looking sick. Really awesome. And here we have how to install it. So here we just copy the command, put it inside of our CLI, and everything is working. We have here also the installation. This I mean, this is really something else. Here you could probably use some gradient or something, some fade in, so you avoid this line right here. It's easy. You can do it probably with one AI prompt, something to avoid this one. But this is looking amazing. Like, look at this documentation for quick start and for all these things. This is really, really awesome. And we have a self-hosting option, so deploy Better Auth Studio on your own infrastructure, which is also really useful. So this entire project is open source. You can just use it like for your Better Auth application. We have the changelog and GitHub right here. Okay, let's see that dashboard on that demo link. So we have this one. Admin. What? But I want admin demo, not this one. Do I really need to sign in? Okay, so Better Auth Studio demo should work without me signing in. That's the main point of having a demo. Maybe it's working like this. No, it's not. Okay, maybe this one is not updated. Now I'm not sure, but you should definitely here put a real live demo for your dashboard. I was really curious. It would be really awesome if we could show it here on this live stream, but it is not working. I have to log in, unfortunately. Let me see. I think I have actually the I think I have, where is now the login here? I don't know. Self-hosting. I know I used it on my projects. Oh, that's because actually I need to run it through my CLI in order to have it up and running. Okay, so we are not going to see the dashboard. I'll try once more just to be sure that it is not working. So here I open this link and yeah, I need to log in. Admin role required for access. So you should definitely have this demo up and working in order to show what can people actually see. So we have here like all the stats from our login users. and all the good stuff. So but you can of course try it out. This is free. You can just go and add your BetterAuth Studio on your BetterAuth application, and you can run it locally. We just don't have time now on the live stream, but this is really an awesome project, and I wish you luck, my man. I think this is looking really good. Get that demo up and running so we can on next live stream maybe pick it up and show it to people. Awesome. Let's see. I noticed that on the end of every like project review, I say awesome. 27. Okay, let's turn on the next one. What? We have the login and password and readme? Okay, let's do it quickly. Oh, it's this one. Okay, let's see then quickly. Is it admin test? This one as well. Let me see. Yeah, admin test is both. Nope, not working. Okay. Better luck next time. Yeah, I did everything good. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Turning on the Orc Machine. Never mind. Okay, picking up a new project. Let's go. We want some good project. Like the BetterAuth Studio. Oh my god, Werewolf. What a good name. Variable Wolf, Werewolf. A modern CSS variable manipulation library for React. Okay. Manipulation library. Modern CSS variable manipulation library, 0 stars, and it's 4 months old, and it looks abandoned from how it looks, and it has this wolf emoji, which is really cool for something like this. Werewolf version 2 rewrite in progress. I'm completely rewriting Werewolf from the ground up with Bun. Okay, nice. We have here features. CSS variable first, dynamic state management, variable groups. Nice. And here we have the installation. And how is it used? Okay, let's see. Oh, there is no link. Damn, I wanted to see some. So this is again some visual project, and you definitely need some kind of landing page screenshot here, any way to show us how does it look and what can we do with this werewolf thing. I think it's a pretty awesome name. It's really cool, like to have this kind of name, and probably this domain is even probably free. And we have here installation and everything, but I don't want to try this one out, especially on the live stream. So you definitely need to show us how does it look and what can we do. So beneath every example here, you can put a screenshot, how does it look and what are we doing. So you definitely need to show us. We want to know like how awesome it is. What is this? I hear project 2. Oh, okay. I thought you are the creator of this project. Okay. Yeah, so we cannot see anything. We can see just the code and what is happening, but we cannot see actual thing like and how to use it. I mean, not how to use it, how what are we getting? Current stable version 1.3.0. Maybe on npm we have some screenshots. Let's see. Nope. Okay, nothing. So we cannot see actually anything, but it is an interesting idea and really good name. So put in here, please, screenshot, and good luck with this project. Let's go. I didn't say awesome. So 28 projects. Nice. Awesome. Let's go. Turning on the Orc Machine once more. Okay, For next project, we are going to pick next project from Discord channel. So go to join.thehorde.dev, and here under the, where it is, under the, here is our Discord channel. You can go to live submissions, and under my line, just put in your GitHub repo, and we are going to check next project from the Discord channel. But now we are picking once again with the Orc Machine. So picking it from here, I just realized that I didn't announce this live stream on the Horde channel. I always forgot that. Line Play, OS modern UI library for media players, build real functional industry standard media players like YouTube, Netflix, Spotify with these. Oh, this one looks interesting. I didn't hear of this one. I have like a really a big list of resources, but I don't have this Lime Play. I guess the name is from LimeWire. So modern UI library for video players. We have 211 stars. It's almost 1 year old project, so it's not new. And we have here a fancy screenshot, Lime Play modern UI library for video players. This is really good, nice screenshot, looks nice, but it is not doing the thing that needs to do here. You should put here a showcase of components. You have here a lot of empty space. I know it looks nice, but you can put this thing here, and here showcase your components, how they look. And based on that, it is more attractive, and there are like more chances for us to click on the link and to go to try out your components. So this is a ShredCN CLI based UI library. Awesome that you have ShredCN registry, and we can see here the stars. You could put also here a little bit of usage. How is it used? For example, PNPM DLX ShredCN add, and then Lime Play some component, and then the usage in React, just for people to see how does it look. Let's see. Building video players was never meant to be hard. So we have npx ShredCN add Lime Play, and you're a trusted ShredCN registry. That's awesome. Yeah, it is really a trusted ShredCN registry. And we are getting this video player right here. Whoa, look at this. This is on my scroll. Okay. So what's this? Packed with batteries. I guess we have all these buttons. We'll see it later in the documentation. I like the design. This is this new type of design that is looking really good. Also a little bit of glassy, this navbar right here. Okay, let's see the documentation. I don't know why is this coming soon here, if it's working or not. Yeah, we have here. I don't know, why is this coming soon here? I wonder. So here we have some components. Media provider. What are we getting? We don't see. Playback control. Let's see. Oh, it's dead. Is it dead? Oh, there it is. Picture-in-picture control. So this link playback control is dead for me. I don't know why. Is it working? Am I online? Are you guys hearing me? I hope you're hearing me. All my things here are dead. Something is happening with the project. So here we have mute control. And this one is working with Fumadocs, which is really cool. We have seek control. This one, volume. Let's see volume. Come on, volume. Come here. I want to see you, volume. It's not working. If I put here volume control, it's working. Yeah, so we have this one. So we have everything that is around video players, and you can see when I'm putting my volume up and down, it is changing here directly on the video media player, which is really cool. We have then timeline control, so we can also change it directly here on the timeline, which is also really awesome. So everything around media players is here. This is pretty cool, I must say. I'm wondering, like, these hooks, how they look. Let's see. I don't know why are these links not working. I cannot click here. I don't know why. Let's see, hooks use playlist. So here I put hooks use playlist and it works. So for managing playback queue, shuffle and repeat modes. Nice. So we have here custom hooks that we can use. This is really awesome. This is really an awesome idea, I have to say. So we have here hooks that we can use, like for volume. We can programmatically change those things. Imagine here for use volume. Let me just go there. Imagine you put like for the first 3 seconds 5% volume, and then on the 4th second you put it 100%, and you get your users to be crazy. That would be really awesome. And we can control basically everything through the hooks and through the components. That's really awesome. I really love it. So it is called Lime Play. Not sure about the name. How good is the name for something like this? I don't know if you saw that map CN thing. It's for maps and it's like shed CN. So it's explaining in 5 letters, it is explaining exactly what it is. So you could be something like that as well. You could be media player CN, video CN, or something like that. Just think about it. I'm not saying like you have to do it, of course. And please fix these links. I don't know why I cannot click on these links. Like half of the links are not working, just some. I don't know why. That's really annoying. And I guess we could go from here like hooks or something like that. Yeah. Like this hook. Yeah, I can go from Fumadocs, but I don't know why is this not working. And overall, I think this is an awesome idea. And you're basically, if everything is working right, if these Shadcn commands are working, and if everything is working on the other side, you're pretty much ready probably to ship this in a nice way. This is an open source library, so you can do a lot of things with this one. Roadmap, picture-in-picture, native, in progress. I think I don't know if this one is deprecated. I saw you have picture-in-picture. But pretty cool. I think that this is really an awesome library. I don't know if you have dark mode. Is there a dark mode here? Maybe here. Yeah, here it is. And is there on? Yeah, here it's not working. So this is only one. Like we can see now here in black. So you could add dark mode as well here. Oh yeah, look what happened. So you definitely need to fix this one. I can now use the famous design sentence for your project. What you're seeing every day becomes invisible. So please test out more and do circles inside of your own app. So this is not looking good in dark mode when we change it to documentation and then we return back, but it is working like this. And I think this is really cool. Keep working on this one. Ping me on X. I'd like to promote this one as an open source project on X. I really love this project and good luck. Show also those nice media things here of your components. Okay, now let's see first how many projects we have, and then we are picking one from Discord. We have 29 here. Let's go. So we have, where is the live submissions? We have only 2 projects. Nice. We have Nux and Authverse. Oh my God, imagine we pick up Nux. So how is this working? We are going here inside of, oh, this annoying thing. Inside of this page, I have my random number component. This one. Oops, not save that one, saving my code. And here, if we put one number, example 100, we are generating a random number from that one. So we have now how many? 2 projects, and we need 1 or 2, and generating random number 1, and that one is Nux. Okay, let's go, my friends. Let's see how does it look. Congratulations on 10,000 stars. That is really impressive. and that number is really crazy. I still can't believe it. That's really an awesome thing to have. So, how old is this project actually? 2 years? 6 years? What the heck? Is it really 6 years? Here it's 6 years ago for this use query state GIF. Crazy. Let me get to the chat. Yeah, I don't know what is this one. Okay. So we have here nux.dev, which is pretty powerful domain, I have to say. And it's a type-safe search param state manager for React frameworks like useState, but stored in the URL query string. And here, when we come on this README for the first time, we can see exactly the same sentence like here. Okay. And here we have the features. So new, supports Next.js app and pages routers, plain React, single page application. Is this really new or this is deprecated? I'm wondering like how new is this features first thing right here. So it is simple. The URL is the source of truth. Replace history or append. To use the back button to navigate state updates. That's really awesome. And yeah, this shallow mode was really an awesome update. So I know this project. I worked with this project a lot. I use it on any application where I need to use the search params and any kind of filter or something in the URL. So this is really a no-brainer. Even for 10-stack start, people are saying that they are not using Nux on 10-stack start because of its native, etc., etc. But I love to use it because I know how to use it and it is really easy. So that's why I use it even on 10-stack start. We have here the usage, and this is the main thing. So if you know use state, then you know Nux use query state. You just put here your name, set name, use query state name, and you simply do set name, and it changes directly inside of your URL as a search param. So this is really powerful, and I think, Francois, that this thing should be a little bit higher. Maybe even, what could you switch here? So maybe features could go beneath adapters, and then usage, not maybe above the documentation, but maybe even there, maybe to switch features and this usage, because that's really an important part. This GIF right here and this usage code is really important. That's when people say, wow, look at this thing. For anyone who still doesn't know what is Nux, so it's not for me, but for somebody that is coming here for the first time. And this installation, pm yarn npm, no ban. Ban is now popular these days. You could put here also ban option inside of the README. And let's go to the landing page. So that's like all the things I picked up on the README file. So here we have this big Nux thingy, type-safe search params, state manager for React, documentation, GitHub. And here we have these icons. Let's see. What could you change here to look a little bit different? So this is an awesome thing. And I remember this one for the first time when I came to Nux, like even before, if you check my Google Chrome, for example, when I start typing in Nux, you see what I get. I get the nux.47ng.com. So I still have like that old URL. And I remember that when I came for the first time on that one and I typed in here like org dev and I saw this thing, I was really impressed. So you're here showing directly in the URL what are we actually changing. This is really awesome. This is really like amazing experience with showing like the power of Nux. So maybe, just maybe, this thing could be even bigger. Like here we have this count button that is doing the count here. Like this whole thing could be maybe even something like this. like a big button count and maybe some big input, and then this one even to be bigger and with big arrow, like check this one out, check this. Those are just ideas I'm spilling out of my head. uh, Here you have the code example, which is pretty good. Again, people are seeing exactly what are they getting. uh, what you could do here is maybe that tab thingy, for example, native React, Next.js, React Router, 10 stack, or whatever. So you can put maybe different examples on tabs. Those could be small, and people could probably maybe like. I remember many times in the beginning when I used Nux, I came here to the landing page and I copied this one and pasted it into my project, and then I was manually changing it. Maybe I would do it differently if I had here, for example, Next.js, and then I just copy paste it. And you even have here use client, which is Next.js, and um, like it's showing like here Next.js example, but it doesn't have to be Next.js. So think about something like that. And let's see then. You have here type safe, universal, simple. This yellow is a little bit jumping out of your whole design. Is it really important? So supports Next.js, app and pages router, React single page application, Remix, React router, 10 stack router, and more. Yeah, okay, this is really important to show. So this yellow is taking our attention here. And maybe you could make this into some little bit nicer cards. A lot of text without any line, it is hard to follow somehow. Maybe you could make some fancy cards from some UI library, just an idea. You have here your whole sponsors list and contributors. Man, so many contributors used by. This is looking awesome. This like whole sponsor part, contributor parts used by. This is really awesome. And oh, there's me, Leonardo DiCaprio GIF meme. And here you have testimonials. Nice. Landing page is good. You could maybe think about this part more, maybe to change it. This is still like, you could even make a big social thing out of it. Like, I changed my landing page, check this one out, and then Twitter and everyone goes crazy. The crowd goes wild. And we have the documentation working with Fumadocs. And this one is pretty awesome. I really love how you done, like how you handle the place. You know, like when you come home to someone, like, I love what you done with the place. This is looking really nice, and everything. It's like you covered pretty much everything. I know how much time you spend in writing the documentation. So guys, believe me, Francois is killing it with the documentation. Go and check it out. And we have here the playground. We have the basic counter. So here we are doing the counter thing, and we are showing it here inside the URL, and also here. So we are doing here reset, and we can do all that stuff, and we can see that it is an empty query. It's important that it shows this one. And not sure if this one should be merged with this line on top like this. You could probably add a little bit of padding to move it a little bit from the navbar, from the header. I think it would look better. Then we have this batching thing. So here we can put random coordinates, and we can see how does it work inside the URL. Really awesome. And we have the code example. Again, here putting like a single page application, React router, Next.js, etc. would be probably really good. It's not that much of work for you, probably one AI prompt. And tic-tac-toe. This is really cool, like solving like tic-tac-toe through the URL. This is really fun, a nice way to showcase how you can use search params for pretty much anything. So this one is also good. Advice. Let's try to give some advice. Chat, do you have some advice for our friend Francois right here? I never go into the playground. I know, right? AI, what is that? I mean, you know how much I love your project, and really respect for this one. I know we didn't see how it looks in light mode. Flashbang warning. Everything looks pretty much good. We can check the playground. You're not seeing it that much. Okay, this one is, oh no, this is just a primary button. It's just big button. That's why it looks like this. Yeah, you could probably fix this thing right here. I don't know if this should look like this. But really awesome, awesome project. I don't know if you could think of something else to add more value out of just controlling these search params. I mean, not just, I said like it's nothing, but you're doing one fantastic job on one side. Maybe Nux could be used for something else as well. Not sure, of course, for what, but something connected with the search params. Maybe some kind of shed CN components with filters working from scratch with one command or something like that. That would be pretty cool thing to solve because everyone are now just like going all in on AI. Like doing something like that would probably be good. But think about the landing page. I think landing page needs to change a little bit. I think it is time. And not sure if this one is this one aligned? Oh, now it's different. Now it's centered. I'm not sure if this button is aligned with this React icon here. It is. It is okay. Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. Maybe this one should be centered to be like this and not on the left. I don't know. No, then it would be weird because of this. But alignment is a little bit weird on this Nux and type safe search params. Maybe that one needs to be changed a little bit somehow. Maybe same width. Maybe this text and buttons and icons to be the same width, something like this. Or maybe even something like this. That would probably make it a little bit better. So it would fix also this empty space here. Okay. Like I would say always, awesome. Let's continue with the next one. This is really an awesome project. Give 1 star to my man Francois right here. And for the Horde, let's continue. So this one was from the Discord. I'm going to comment out this random number and refreshing. We have time, I think, for one more quick project. We have 31, and let's pick the Orc Machine right now. Go sleep, Razvan, a little bit and send some pics from Thailand. And you're welcome, man. Always. We can think of something together on Discord chat. Let's go. One more project for today. Let's see what are we going to pick. Git friend. I wonder what's that. Oh, there is Git truck. I wonder what it is. We'll see now. Git repository visualizations, cumulative contribution statistics, and more. Run npx git track and to try git track today. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I expected this kind of icon. So we can visualize our git repo. Let's see how. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is looking nice. Let's see first the stars. So 462 stars. And we have, oh, it's a pretty old project, something like 4 years. Okay. And we have contributors, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't know if these are AIs. No, they're not. So 7. Okay. So what can we do? We can see who worked on different parts of the project, get an overview of the file structure, see where there is the most activity in your project, and see how your project has looked at different points of time. Interesting, really interesting. And we have a screenshot. You can see now the importance of the screenshot inside of the GitHub repo. We can already see what is this project about. Even without going to the project, we can here go to this screenshot and we can see exactly what are we getting. So let's see how to get started. We do the npm install. Okay, let's go to the domain. Oh, this is actually, what is this? Git truck. Visualize your repo. Okay, all the same things. Local analysis of the .git directory. How does it work? So for each file in your repository, GitRack allows you to map metrics onto it. The size of files, like the file size in bytes, the number of commits, color of files. Nice, yeah, and we are getting like this big thing right here. This is really awesome. I'm really curious to see my project. Example from Supabase. Example from Pocketbase. Nice. Yeah, this is really an interesting project. And how has our focus shifted over time? By selecting different time and intervals or which the analysis is performed, in the Zigu front-end project, one can see various stages of the project. At first, most activity. Nice, yeah. This is really nice. We can see the contributions and everything. How does it look for every feature and all the things? And later, focus shifted to the exercises folder. Nice, yeah, this is really an interesting project. Okay, so we need to install this one via npm in order to see. I think cool thing here would be you have like whole logic. We could here put in the GitHub repo and then based on that, but no, it wouldn't work because it's like looking at every file. But maybe it would work because we have like whole history there. We could put in here the URL and based on that you can create it online and show it to people so they can see quickly how does it look. But I get it, like you're doing this basically locally, you're seeing this for your own projects. Really interesting project, really nice thing to have. I think this one is really interesting. Now wondering what kind of like what could we improve with these whole like how to call them like visualizations of our GitHub repos. Like what can we find out from this? What can we improve? Like we could probably think of 1 million reasons to have something like this. I hope one of the reasons is not to show like who is the laziest developer and then take 20% off his paycheck. Other than that, we could probably see like how much time we're investing in some features while we are delaying something that is really important, something like that, maybe weekly, monthly, yearly, or something like that. We can see here that we have this right here, so we can choose time to see what's happening actually over some period, which is really good. And yeah, interesting project. I think this is really good. I'm wondering if this one is used currently. Let's see. Weekly downloads 688 and oh no, it's changed. Weekly downloads 319 npm and their cache working really good. Interesting project. And with that project, we are finishing today's live stream. Let's see how many projects do we have. We have 31 projects at the end of this live stream. And now I will put here this delete all projects thingy, this one. And this one is deleting all our projects and adding them in the reviewed thing. So if we go now back here in the review projects, we can see new episode number 14 and with all the projects that we saw except Nux because we picked that one up from the Discord channel. How are we doing, guys? Let's see here the chat. Who do we have here still sleeping? No, you tested it out? Nice. So who was the laziest developer on your project? I wonder. Yeah, GitHub should hire this guy really and take that whole thing and put it on GitHub. I think that would be really interesting to have like some separated page for each GitHub repo for that one. Awesome. Yeah, not sleeping. Sorry, I mentioned that one. Okay, So we saw really interesting projects. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and number 9, Nux. Really awesome, awesome projects. Next week, we'll have another live stream again on Tuesday. Let me just here now do the delete thing from the, where is it? Project review. And the table projects truncate. That's it. Okay. Now you can again assign your project. We have now again 0. So you can go on this right here. Where is the link? Review.thehorde.dev. Go to the submit project right here, and you can get picked on the next live stream. I hope you enjoyed in this one, and see you next week, maybe even earlier. I think I'm going to work on Warcraft CN this week, so I'll probably go on live stream again, maybe Thursday or Friday. Have a nice day, everyone, and see you.